Hello and welcome back to My Mom's Basement, ladies and gentlemen. It is Robbie Fox and I am here with Winona Fighter, one of my favorite new bands, I would say. Truly, I have been listening to you guys nonstop this year. The live shows, the videos that I'm seeing from the live shows, and even the posts that I'm seeing all over like Pop Punk or Reddit are saying you're one of the best live shows going today. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And how you guys doing?
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, doing good.
Doing good. Tired.
I know you guys have been on tour for a while, huh? This is a long tour.
Yeah, we started back in February, and then we had like from March until May some time off, and then we've been just going at it since the beginning of May. But we're on the last leg now, so we're getting there.
Does it feel like the home stretch now, finally?
Yeah, actually it does, yeah. But we do this thing where we play like 12 shows in 14 days. And
That's
so
crazy.
It is kind of crazy, yeah.
How do you maintain your voice through that?
I know right now I'm a little I am a little hoarse. I think it's because I'm like the big horse right there.
Can we get a zoom in?
Because it's been so fucking hot lately.
Yeah.
Like our first show for this final leg was Rally on Tuesday. And it was so hot immediately. I was just like, well, this is just how it's going to be for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I mean, just warm-ups and proper, taking care of myself.
You do,
and
like tea and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I got this big tea right here. Yeah, tea and honey. And I mean, tea and honey is such a great start, you know.
Do you ever have to use the spray on stage, like the throat coat stuff?
Yeah, I should bring it on stage.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. I do use it though. Like everything you could possibly do to maintain vocal health, I am doing 1,000%.
Winona Fighter songs don't sound like they're easy to sing.
No.
It's a lot of energy.
It's a lot of energy, and it's also like a lot of hard singing parts, and then on top of the hard singing parts, there's also like screaming parts too. So it's a balance for sure. But I just pretend that I can do it all, and then it just kind of happens.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And then there's all the bullying in between that you do for the crowd.
Yeah. And that really gets me going.
Every
time I bully someone in the audience, I gain a little extra like strength in my
2 XP points back.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear more about the bullying. What does the audience bullying entail?
It's just like if you're just standing there,
Just fucking move.
why?
Yeah.
Do you know where you are?
If you could see them from the stage, like if you're in the front couple rows and the singer could see that you're standing there, you got to start moving.
Yeah. And sometimes people will like, they love to be called out. They'll be like, yeah, hey, that's me.
It's almost like people that go to a stand-up show wanting to get heckled or wanting to get crowd worked or whatever. Yeah. I love getting into the origin stories of all the bands and artists that I bring in here. So what is the Winona Fighter origin story? How did you guys get together?
It all happened on Craigslist.
Craigslist? Really?
You bet, baby. Chloe and I answered an ad for somebody else's band, Chloe for drums, me for guitar. And we had the first rehearsal in my apartment. And I think within the first 5 minutes, Chloe and I hit it off and realized that this band stunk. So we were like, let's get out of here and do it.
But you were answering to be the drummer of that band.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I had the starting line in here yesterday and almost like the exact same story, but instead of Craigslist, it was AOL.
Oh, wow.
But like all auditioning to be different like members of the band, kind of a musical chairs thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're young and fun. So Craigslist for us. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then so Dan and I like started playing together, I mean, almost a decade ago. Yeah. And just grinding it out and feeling out what worked, what didn't work. And especially like in Nashville, such a country town. And we were just going to honky tonks and playing these rock and roll sets and, just hoping that we didn't make people too angry. And then I lived in LA for a little bit, and that's where I met Austin. Austin was working with my sister, and I was out there for songwriting. You wanted to start writing more, and so she connected us. And he was like just also like a killer bass player. Like
you
everyone
were playing in bands as well at this time?
Yeah, I was like a hired gun bass player in LA. So I met Chloe's sister. I was playing for an artist named Rachel Platten.
Oh yeah,
that fight song. This
Yep.
is my fight song.
Big time, yeah.
And then
I'm a UFC fan. Girls walk out to that all the time.
Oh, really?
Swear to God. Yeah.
And then they just
yeah.
And then I played bass for Sabrina Carpenter for like 3 years.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. We got to like travel all around and open for like Ariana Grande. And
Wow.
to, like Japan twice. And like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I was like doing my hired gun thing, and then I was really trying to get more into producing and songwriting, and there's kind of a weird like kind of gatekeepy thing where you can't really cross over. Once you're like, if you're in the hired gun scene and you're like, hey, do you want to write a song like with the artist or whatever? It's like, no.
It's like
Dude,
what
back
was
to
the
your other
last thing
table.
the bass
Yeah.
player
Stay
said
in
before
your
they kicked him
lane.
out of the
Yeah.
band? I
Yeah.
have a song idea. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, and so I was just like trying to get more into that scene and stuff. And I mean, I think it has its own scene too, the songwriting scene versus like just the hired player scene. But, and so Chloe was like, yeah, I'll write with you. And I'm like, oh, sweet, let's do it. And then, it was LA, so it took like 3 months for us to get it right. And then yeah, we just like hit it off.
Yeah, and then I started writing stuff for the band with him, but he was obviously doing other projects and stuff, a hot commodity. And then we all ended up back in Nashville. I mean, Dan and I continued to play together through this whole time. I would go back and forth to Nashville, and then we all ended up there. And then as soon as Austin's schedule freed up, we poached him.
Yeah. When did Winona Fighter become like the label you slapped on this band? Was it like before Austin was in the band, or was it?
When was that?
2022?
Yeah, right before we released our Father Figure EP.
Yeah.
We
And
slapped.
who came up with the name? The name's so good. So good. Do you think Winona knows? Have you heard?
We haven't heard.
We haven't heard. We're trying to though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the
But, like,
dream like her in a music video?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
Yes.
amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Favorite Winona Ryder role or movie?
Heathers. Love Heathers.
Oh, I love Heathers.
I didn't expect that. That's
okay.
a good pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Girl Interrupted.
Great one.
Damn.
I mean, I'll just go Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
Lame.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
we went without going Beetlejuice or Edward Scissorhands there. That's
Oh,
surprising
yeah.
to me. Yeah.
And then I was Edward Scissor.
Scissorhands.
It's a long tour.
Edward
That's-
Scissorhands. Can you believe I sing on stage for an hour and a half? I can't even talk. Edward Scissorhands is like a very close second for me, I would say.
Yeah.
When you guys were together just making music for the past 10 years, was it a similar vibe to the Winona Fighter sound?
I would say it started like a little more indie rock, and then I think it just naturally found its way. Like maybe it took 3 years of us playing live together, because we would like play live and we would put on like the same show we put
Right.
on, which
Yeah.
is this ridiculous energy filled show.
Yeah. Because I do think that it was like, not that the music was like soft necessarily, but it was like, not as harsh. But then the live show would be the exact opposite. It would be really intense. And I think we were realizing that that's kind of where the strength was, of like, let's pivot a little bit more towards that, because that's what we want to do anyway, just kind of be ourselves. And it seems to work out.
I remember going to see you guys because I wasn't in the band yet, and I went and saw you. I saw you guys several times, and I really think it like the drummer that you guys had for a while, like I feel like was like in it, but not maybe fully in it, and so like I didn't think he could bring all the energy that you wanted
Very true,
necessarily, and so maybe there's just like some players that were like, I don't know, maybe it was like. Maybe the bass player.
Maybe we needed the bass player.
What I'm so anyways, but yeah, I think it was an evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like now, who do you feel that you guys take inspiration from? Like the album you put out, the debut album, is so friggin' good.
Thank you.
Who are your songwriting inspirations on that?
That's a good question. I think we took from a lot of different, from newer bands like Turnstile and I mean they're not like a new band, but just kind
now,
of bands
yeah.
that are flourishing right now. So like Turnstile, I'm a really big Mannequin Pussy fan, to like The Offspring and
Yeah.
Foo Fighters, and even like we took some Limp Bizkit inspiration
Hell
for
yeah.
guitar tones and stuff.
I'm a big like Queens of the Stone Age fan as far as like tones and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, you Fall Out Boy, I feel like, for like
Yeah.
just lyrical and like sort of that sort of stuff.
And no love songs, right? I read an interview with you where you said that's like a rule. steadfast rule?
It's not a rule. I just try to I like to challenge myself to write about more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you can really get stuck in this like cycle of love song, breakup song, love song.
Does it feel
breakup
like
song.
easy as a songwriter to just like do that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I just want us, I think people who come to our shows, they're having this like huge emotional response when they're there. So it's great to like have songs that are about all different types of walks of life and like situations you've been through, besides just that one douchebag that one time,
And then what song has the Limp Bizkit guitar tones? Do you remember?
I feel like maybe Are You Famous a little bit. I mean, they have some pretty varied like guitar tones, I would say.
Yeah.
But
Wes Borland's the man.
I know, man.
He
He's got some
rocks.
crazy
That whole,
parts.
honestly, like people who will shit on Limp Bizkit, they rock.
Yeah, they really do.
Limp Bizkit
Confirmed.
does
Yeah.
rock.
John Otto and an unreal drummer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love Limp Bizkit. I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
And
There
that
would be
Fred
no
Durst
Limp
is a
Bizkit slander
cutie.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you guys were like getting together as a band, the first couple tours that you went on, do you have any horror stories? I love like kind of the Spinal Tap shows gone wrong stories.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, but there's been even just like us sitting like, okay, yeah, the venue's got an apartment for you guys to stay at right after the show. Like, oh, amazing, a free place to stay.
The lap of luxury.
And they're like, yeah, is it going to fit everybody? Yeah, for sure. No problem. We get up there, there's like a couch for like all of us. And so it's like, I've got like the cushion on the ground. I'm sleeping on that. Austin's like feet up over the edge of the like couch cushion or
I'm
whatever.
on the couch with no cushions.
Yeah, it's just
And I'm a stomach sleeper, although I'm trying to sleep on my back now, but I was a stomach sleeper. And so like my feet were like behind me like this. I was going to say, you guys have a really good New York story of when I wasn't in the band yet. Washington Square Park.
So you guys played in Washington Square
no,
Park?
this
No.
is
No.
this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. We were walking through the park, just like to a bar or something, and you like walked through Washington Square Park, and it was like these two kind of like dominatrix gals with like. They were like holding this guy, kind of looked like he was from Mad Max, and they were filming something. And I remember we were like having a regular conversation, walked past that, and we're like, "Oh, that was kind of weird."
Yeah.
They were holding the guy because he was like 3 feet tall, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that's New York.
city.
And honestly,
The
that's
city.
Washington Square
Dressed
Park,
like a
like to
baby
T.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to Washington Square Park, you'll run into that.
Yeah.
What about the best Winona Fighter show ever? Is there one that springs to mind that's like one above the rest?
For me, and y'all's might be different, but I the first one that comes to my mind is the very first festival we did was Bonnaroo,
Holy shit.
and we did a set in the campground area in a barn at noon
On the first day.
on the very first day.
We were like
Wow.
the first
Yeah.
band of
You're
the
like
whole-
kicking it off.
Yeah.
It was fucking, and we were at a point, and we still feel like we're at this point where we're like, is anyone going to show up?
Yeah.
Like, does anyone know who we
Yeah.
are?
I mean, honestly, that was a ritual for Austin and I. Like every festival would be like, oh, I hope it was gonna work out.
Because
Yeah.
it's like peeking out there like, oh, there's like 10 people on the barricade right now. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, this will be fun though, right?
Yeah.
And then we go out like 15 minutes later, completely slammed.
Slammed.
Yeah.
It was like, I think that was our first moment of like, okay,
It's working.
this
It's working.
might be
Yeah,
working.
people
Yeah.
singing your songs back to you, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you agree,
definitely.
Bonnaroo?
I do think there are some festivals that we've played where I think it's just the shock factor where I don't know what happens, but like Riot Fest was really, really
Mhm.
great.
Yeah. That seems like
Um,
such
Shaky
like, your
Knees.
audience too.
Yeah,
Yeah, Riot
Shaky
Fest was
Knees too.
crazy.
Yeah. What was the one recently that we did that we were like?
in the UK, we did
Oh my
Slam
gosh,
Dunk.
yeah.
Oh shit.
And
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was, I think that was a huge wow moment for
Yeah.
us. And even all of our headliner shows out there, we had sold out. And the very last one we did was in London. And that was fucking crazy.
Could you hear accents when they were singing your songs back to you?
Actually, no. But when they were heckling us between songs, you could.
It's like, oh right, I'm across the pond. I forgot.
Yeah, when they chanted the C word at us, I was like, okay, this
They
is,
chanted it. Wow.
Well, because you were like, guys,
I started
Yeah,
the chant.
Chloe's like, hey, would you guys please start the chant for me?
my favorite word, you guys, is the C word.
Yeah. Well, it's fun. You're an American. You go over there. You're like, we get to say this. This
Sling
like,
it.
doesn't mean what it
Sling
means
it.
back in the States.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Kind of just what's up, fucker? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, I've got a couple questions for all of you guys that are kind of rapid fire, like the first bands or artists that come to mind. The strongest vocal performance you've ever seen live.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? I saw Adele one time.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah. Hard to beat Adele.
Another experience. Goosebumps the whole time.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say, so we got to open for Incubus in
Oh shit. Yeah.
what was that? 2022?
Yeah.
Or 2023.
2022. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And honestly, it was because we saw them at what was the festival we did with them recently, and there were I feel like kind of stark
Oh,
differences.
Innings Fest.
Yeah. Anyways, Incubus, Brandon.
My first concert that I ever went to was the Backstreet Boys. So probably
Oh,
just those
shit.
delicate pipes.
I went to a wedding in Cancun last year, and it was just like a wedding on a resort. It was my fiance's friend, and we didn't realize, but the Backstreet Boys were there that weekend, and we just got to walk on the beach and watch a free Backstreet Boys show. It
Hell
was
yeah.
unreal. And they did rip. They were absolutely
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Incubus, we got to play a festival with like our Barstool band got to play a
Yeah.
festival with them. They blew me away. Like I liked Incubus going into that show and came out like an Incubus fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. they're
Dove deep
insane.
into the whole discography.
Insane.
And a great
Insane.
bass player. Is it
Oh my
Nicole
gosh.
Rowe?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
she rips. Yeah.
I remember her from LA. She was like another hired gun player. She like played for Miley Cyrus. And
I
stuff
remember
like
she was in
that.
Panic at the Disco for a long time.
Yeah, she played
before
wow.
Panic for a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. The funniest musician you've ever met.
Oh man.
Can't say yourselves.
Hmm.
I want to say we have a buddy named Neil Daniels who's a drummer in LA, and he plays for Matchbox 20 and Rob Thomas now.
Neil's pretty funny.
And
yeah.
he's hilarious. But anyways, check out Neil Daniels, drummer.
I'm trying to think. Anybody that tops us is the funniest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. Yeah, probably our good friend Neil.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Neil's
think of
pretty
like funny conversations we've had with other bands or whatever. The Hot Mulligan guys seem fun.
Yeah, I was about to
yeah.
say
Really funny
they
guys.
were like
Yeah.
their bass player with Jonah.
Jonah.
He was funny. We had some
Did
chuckles.
you guys play shows with them recently?
Yeah, we did a festival with them a few weeks ago in Maryland, and then both us and them stood backstage watching Third Eye Blind, and all
hell yeah.
cried to "How's It Gonna Be?"
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And then we also played elsewhere the same night, but we played Zone 1 and they played Zone 2 in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, we were
Just
like,
kept following each other.
yeah.
yeah, I introduced myself to them and I said, "Hey, could you guys not fucking do that next time?" So I'm probably the funniest musician they've ever.
Yeah, when I have them in here, I'll get their answer for sure.
Yeah.
Craziest crowd you've ever been in or seen live?
Oh, we went to Furnace Fest
Yeah.
and saw Turnstile and
Oh, shit.
No
Yeah.
barricade.
Yeah.
No Barricade. And I feel like we got there and it was like, I don't know, 10 minutes before the set. And I was like, how come there's not more people here? And so we were like 15 feet from the stage. And then I was like, wait a second, do we want to be right here?
You're in the splash
And it was
zone.
too late.
Yeah. And then like they came on and well, so a lot of people came and then they came on and it was like we were in a wave pool and the big wave just came and we literally got tossed like 10 feet in a different
shit.
direction. Like it was crazy.
I just saw them under the K Bridge in Brooklyn. Did you see that show? They played
Oh.
like literally
Yeah.
under the bridge.
Wow.
Wow.
It was insane.
Damn.
Like outrageous. But I was staying far away from the danger zone.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
this body type doesn't do
A
well.
little
on that.
fragile.
Yeah. The tightest band you've ever seen live.
I saw Corey Wong play pretty recently. It's like insane. Like everybody
Oh,
up
yeah.
there is just a sniper,
Yeah.
like crazy guys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
See, mine for that would be Incubus, probably.
Oh yeah, they're dialed.
They're a
in.
great
Yeah.
answer for it. Yeah. Even the guy who's doing the friggin'
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
turntables
Locked
and
in.
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Trying to think if I have one. I mean, Third Eye Blind.
Oh, yeah.
That we got to stand. So their drummer was like kind of stage left a little bit, and we were standing stage left. and he was just so locked.
Oh, he was, yeah.
And he had all these fun little drummer toys that he was just hitting.
Little symbol.
And just locked. And then
Yeah.
he came off stage. So Dan was like,
I met him in the bathroom. We became friends in the bathroom, as you do.
Did you introduce yourself in the bathroom?
We just like, or like, I don't know if we were just like, oh man,
It's
hot
always
one out
so
here today.
awkward to like see someone cool, but you're in a bathroom and you're like, I don't know if this
But
is
he
the
walks. They like walked
Great
off
to meet
stage.
you.
They walked off stage. It's just like an acoustic song for a second, and he sees me. So he just goes, "Bathroom buddy." I was like, "What's up?"
I'm like, that's the coolest guy ever.
place. Did you have an answer for craziest crowd, by the way?
I'm trying to think. I went to see Slayer once. That was pretty unbeatable
Oh, shit.
on their farewell tour. LOL. But
One of many.
yeah. But that was pretty insane because everybody was like, "This is the last time I'm ever gonna see Slayer. Oh my god, I gotta go crazy." It was like 3 years later, we're back.
They were just overseas, so I saw the Oasis show in Cardiff. And
Oh my
Slayer
god.
Slayer was there the night before, so Oasis fans and Slayer fans were like getting into arguments on the street.
No.
Fucking pussy music.
Hell yeah.
Like
my
middle fingers. We
gosh.
could hear the Slayer show from our hotel a mile away from the venue.
Holy
which
shit.
was insane.
Yeah.
But I saw they were there for, I guess, the Ozzy farewell show.
Oh
and
yeah.
Ozzy's first farewell tour was in 1992. So
Jesus.
and there you
Oh
go.
my god.
The No
Yeah.
More Tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Tour.
think the
Yeah.
Who is currently on their farewell tour right now. I think it's the same thing. I think their first was maybe 89 or something like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Um,
Well, then you saw Knocked Loose a few times.
Oh
and
yeah,
you
not
always
to
like to
lose.
get in the
shit,
pit.
Yeah,
those crowds,
that's
yeah.
those are crazy.
The wall of death worries me. When I watch
Yeah.
those videos and you see
That's
like,
scary.
have you
Yeah.
seen the ones where there's someone picking up garbage in the middle and she doesn't know what's about to happen?
Oh
It's like,
no.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
knocked
no.
loose crowds are fucking crazy. I saw them. I think it was 2016 in a 100 cap room.
Yeah.
Like
So you've been
before-
there. Yeah, you've
yeah.
been there the whole journey. Yeah.
I mean, I'll always go to there. It is fucking wild, and they
now
are
you see them on
also
like
locked
Jimmy
in.
Kimmel and stuff.
I
It's
know.
like,
Yes.
holy
Oh, wow.
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then your bucket list dream concert. We could do like Dead or Alive, any band like that you would love to see that you haven't.
Yours is coming up.
I'm crossing off. I'm going to see Oasis in Toronto.
Oh shit. There
That's
you
my
go,
number
yeah.
one. Yeah. Fingers crossed, boys.
Yeah,
Stay together.
Let's everyone knock on wood. Yeah, we're gonna hope they get there for you. I think they will.
I think so.
I think I would have really loved to see the Who in their prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
Get to see Keith Moon behind the
Oh,
kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blow up his drum kit.
Yeah. Start kicking shit around.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten to see a lot of bands that I like really, really love.
Okay.
Like, well, like Third Eye Blind was one where I was like, are we gonna ever? Is that ever gonna happen? Then we like stood side stage, and I was like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, you were kind of blown away by
Well,
that.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I've just been doing this for a long time, and I've seen so many
Yeah.
bands and stuff. Like,
Also, living in LA makes that pretty easy, right? Everyone
Yeah.
comes through. Yeah.
oh yeah, totally. And like, I don't know. I've done like those Jingle Ball things with Sabrina and
Yeah.
stuff, and so it's like you see like Taylor Swift, like you're in the dressing room next to Taylor Swift or whatever. So it's like, yeah. But for Third Eye Blind, I was saying side stage, and I was just like, holy shit, this is amazing. We saw Bon Iver in Nashville. It's like one of my
that
favorite
was really good.
artists / bands or whatever. And yeah, bucket list.
Meanwhile, Dan and I are just doe-eyed at everything. We're like, oh my god.
There's free beer. I still am blown away.
Yeah, no,
Blown away.
to be honest, I don't have a bucket list dream one anymore because it was Oasis for me
Oh,
for
Wow.
so
yeah.
long and then did it. So it was like, all right, we need a new one now.
Right.
I think maybe I'll have a venue. Like, I've never seen Red Rocks. So I would like
Oh,
to see
yeah.
a show at Red
Oh,
Rocks,
yeah,
something like
definitely.
Dan has a Red Rocks goal.
My bucket list goal just in life is we play Red Rocks, I walk out, blasting cigs, put it in the headstock, and then just start ripping.
Hell
And
yeah.
then you play
yeah.
Eruption.
And play Eruption.
Like
yeah.
Slash, yeah.
That sounds perfect.
and Dan doesn't smoke cigarettes.
No, but
No,
that,
me neither, but like
that
I
day,
would want to do the same
oh,
thing.
baby.
I would get that
Watch
horrible head high from one rip of
Yeah.
a cig and like throw up on
I
stage.
take,
Oh,
I take
yeah.
one puff, I'm like, ew.
yeah.
I'm gonna get the 3D printed 1,000 cigarette holder.
And then because I'm such a big Oasis fan, I ask every band or artist that comes in here. Noel Gallagher said he summed up everything he ever wanted to say with cigarettes and alcohol, rock and roll star, and live forever. So if you had to sum up everything you've ever wanted to say with 3 songs that you've written, which 3 would you select?
Ooh,
Damn.
that's a good one.
I would say Wilburn is one of them.
Yeah. Wilburn. Probably Wilburn. Don't Wallow. And maybe Hams in a Glass. Maybe those are my 3.
I like that.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Good
it's like
picks.
you have don't wallow, which is like there's hope.
Mhm.
And then you have Wilburn, which is like telling someone to fuck off. And then you have Hams, which is like
I'm gonna kill.
I'm gonna
myself.
kill myself. If one more
circle.
bad thing happens.
All right. Thank you guys for coming in. Is there any more tickets available for this tour? You sold out the rest of it? Can people get tickets if they're watching this?
If you're watching this somewhere that's not Columbus, Ohio, or Chicago, Illinois, I think you can still get tickets. And tonight we released a limited amount of tickets as well.
So there you go. Get tickets on the Winona Fighter tour. Is it the My Apologies to the Chef tour?
Yes, Chef Tour.
Yes, Chef tour. I love that. Go get tickets and go stream the album because it's fucking awesome.